Hi, I'm Naomi. I am a plus-size influencer who is all about body positivity and fashion. So I am definitely a fashion lover, have been obsessed forever, and I think that it is something that heals the world. I just think that fashion is a form of art and it's a form of creativity. And I think in a world where they want us to be straight and narrow, being able to represent yourself in such a unique and dynamic way is iconic. And I think you can do that with fashion. Do I feel seen when shopping for clothes? Personally, I don't. I think that we have made a lot of advancements when it comes to fashion and there's more options, but I think right now we definitely can do a lot more. Plus size community to me is everything. I think as a marginalized community, as marginalized people, community is everything. I think having people that you can rely on and having people to fall back on and that are gonna have your back is everything. And whether that's someone that is like you or someone who is rooting for someone like you, I think it's just important to have that. And I think community really makes the world go round. When did I first feel the power as claiming my identity as a trans woman? Honestly, when I came out very young. I came out in high school. And it's crazy because it's like, that's over 10 years ago. And so for me, just to think about the process of when I started to now, like it's been amazing to see, but it's very important for me to always recognize the journey because I think sometimes I forget to really embrace that. We're always focused on the destination and not the journey. And so to really come into my light as a trans woman like has been so beautiful to watch because it's like I've always been fat, but I've been able to experience fatness in 2 different genders and it's crazy. But as like a woman, like I think once I decided to transition and come into that, it was something that I was just like, I'm ready to take on the world and I'm not gonna let anyone make me feel bad for that. If I had a megaphone and the whole world was listening, I would say, mind your business, support us. You know what I mean? I'd be like, mind your business and support us. It's kind of like, I know it's 2 totally different things, but it's kind of like really like as a social media person, one of the biggest comments I see is like, you're gonna die because you're fat. And I'm like, let me die. Like, that's crazy. Why does that affect you? Why does my body and my existence affect you and threaten you so much that you have to go on a screen and comment something wild like that? You know what I mean? So it's like, mind your business, but also support us. You know what I mean? Show love. I think the fashion industry has been so resistant to plus size inclusivity and expanding their sizes. I think it's specifically because people are scared. I think that we have been taught for so long that fat is wrong and skinny is right. And I think that when you have such a mindset, it's very difficult to really change that. And if you're not surrounding yourself with people who are trying to implement that change, you're not going to want to change. You know what I mean? So for me, I just hope that people open their minds and take the time to really sit with someone who is plus size and have these open and honest conversations to understand why accessibility is important and how they can be better allies to plus size people and the plus size industry in general.